marking has been done of all the major roads connecting West Nile. And just recently, you connected our region to the national grid. Thank you very much, Mr. President. We have a blood bank in Arua Regional refrigerators and a mortuary for body refrigerators. Orivo Health Center has also been elevated to Health Center 4. We are in the process of getting a Heart and Cancer Institute in Imuni University and the hospital, respectively. In the education sector, you gave us Muni University, one of the very prosperous universities in the region. We have St. Peter's Seed Secondary School in Aliba, Ragem Technical Institute, and 51 wards out of 54 now have a school at least in Arua City. The details are as follows, Mr. President. The early childhood development, the public at 0, but private 150 schools. Primary schools, public are 70, private are 68. Secondary schools, private is 23, and public aided is 10. Tertiary institutions, we have 5 public and 15 private. All this has happened because of private sector investment, which is one of your Musevenomics. In the water sector, we have 15% access of piped water in our households. 12,000 of 78,619 households. In the market sector, you helped us and funded through both the government and private sector the completion of Arua Modern Market, which many of the women are now operating in. We have an Arua taxi park. We also have a private investor who is just completing a market which is likely to actually accommodate more than 1,000 people, especially the women who are street vendors. Mr. President, we know your socioeconomic empowerment programs. The first one is PDM, and the second one is Emioga. PDM we have received over 16 billion shillings. And Emioga, we have received over 1.9. The Youth Livelihood Program has received 92 million shillings, and the beneficiaries are 92 groups. Our web fund, Arua City, received 93 million shillings. Million. And that is 126 beneficiaries. And the special fund for the PWDs is 5 million shillings. And you did not forget your older people, and they received 20. We are very grateful, Mr. President, that you created our city, but we have a little. You are the author of decentralization. You took services nearer to the people. When the city was when the city was created, 7 sub-counties out of Waivu were collapsed to 1 division, and that has constrained service delivery in the city. Would like you to turn Arua Referral Hospital into a national referral hospital. So we are asking you, Mr. President, to help the city so that you can give us 3 more divisions to make access to service delivery effective. Develop our airstrip to an international airport, because it's the second busiest airport in this country. Operationalize Arua City industrial and economic hubs. Pave 50 kilometers of road. Distribute. Sorry. Arua oye! Arua oye! Museveni oye! So we are requesting, Mr. President, that you will boost PDM, because we know that these markets are being boosted because of the PDM program. We are also requesting compensation for the Konyi war victims. We are asking for presidential pledges for the borders. We kindly request your indulgence, particularly in the area of political appointments for the daughters and sons region. Mr. President, we can't thank you enough. You are our flag bearers. We promise, as Arua City, we shall give you our votes. You can expect 90% from Arua City. Are you going to read this?
Thank you very much. Protocol observed. By names, I'm called Rashid Yusuf, NRM Chairman, Arua City Central. NRM Oye! NRM Oye! Youth Energy Oye! Thank you. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and National Chairman of the NRM, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the First Lady, and all distinguished leaders present, to the great patriotic and the hardworking people of Arua City. Thank you for this overwhelming show of support. Your Excellency, on behalf of the national leadership here, it is my deep honor as your humble city chairman, insist name of NRM Arua City Chairman, here to extend the warmest to you in the heart of West Nile. NRM Oye! NRM Oye! I would wish to rest my case here, and I invite my colleague, Chairperson, Arua District. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, our National Chairman of NRM, the flag bearer for NRM 2026-2031, Mama Janet Kataha Museveni, our dear mother of the country, big men and ladies, I observe the protocol. My name is Alion Boniface, NRM Chairman, Arua District. Your Excellency, it is my honor on behalf of people of Arua District, Vora constituency in particular, to welcome you in Arua and also to recommit our support in mobilizing votes for you. Your Excellency, the people of Arua district have not just supported you for nothing. They are recommitting their support for you for the good job you have done for this country over this period of years. Your Excellency, when you came to power, some of us were in Congo. I was born in Congo, not because my mother wanted to deliver there, but because there was insecurity at home in Uganda. And you saved us, you welcomed us back. So we shall never, never forget about you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, the people of Arua are proud of you for changing their social-economic status. PDM has done a lot, Your Excellency. Arua district has received 9.7 billion shillings with a total of 10,040 beneficiaries. And most of the beneficiaries, Your Excellency, their lives have changed. They are in money economy and being able to send their children to schools, being able to attend better health care, and they are living good life. Your Excellency, we thank you for that. Your Excellency, under infrastructure, you have done a lot in this region. We thank you for the power, and it is the electricity which is going to employ and bring in investors in this region to accommodate our youths who have gone to school but have not gotten jobs. We thank you for the electricity. We thank you for that mega connection. Your Excellency, despite this, there are few issues people of Arua district are praying for you, to you. One is a technical school for the district. Your Excellency, there is no technical school. We thank you for the industrial hub in Izumbu, but it is far and it takes a few number of youths there. Your Excellency, the people of Arua district are praying for a technical school. Two, Your Excellency, PDM, under its implementation, has not affected so much on the people of Arua district because of the nature of our administrative units. Your Excellency, some of our parishes have about 700 households. So it will take a time for all the parish households to benefit. So, Your Excellency, we are praying for special permission to create more administrative units so that the people and the other West Nile districts will benefit equitably. Your Excellency, lastly, I want to recommit our support as NRM chairpersons, but also structures in mobilizing votes for you and all our flag bearers. Your Excellency, I can assure you, those flag bearers who won genuinely will reach Parliament. It is only those few who were rigged votes for, that's where we may face trouble. Your Excellency, this didn't only happen here on the ground, but also in Kololo. We were disappointed in some votings because there is the voting for Central. We thought it was Moses Kalangwa who won. Your Excellency, as delegates of West Nile, we were disappointed that someone who didn't win was declared. But in NRM, we believe in forgiveness, but this should be taken seriously. Your Excellency, we thank you. We thank you for accepting to commit and serve this country once again. Thank you for accepting that. Thank you. May God bless you.
Thank you. Can we give a round of applause to the memorandums from Arua City and Arua District? We thank you for recognizing the many things that NRM party and government have done to the people of West Nile. We are part of you. We plan for you right from your home. The peace and stability we have, the formula is only known to our national chairman. Nobody in this country can make Uganda more peaceful than His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. And that is why we are building on that to achieve more. Your Excellency, with your permission, allow me invite the Regional Vice Chairman, Honorable Amson Obua, to give his welcome remarks, and then we shall invite the second National Vice Chairperson of the party to come and invite you to speak to your people. Arua oye! Thank you.
Mingoni Arua! Arua oye! NRM oye! President Museveni oye! Your Excellency and Mama and the people of Arua City and Arua District, Your Excellency, from the memos of the people of Arua City and Arua has spoken as the heart of West Nile. Arua has spoken as a place where major decisions in West Nile are made. We wish, as the NRM members, to make a commitment, because 2 years ago, West Nile was the champion of football in Uganda. West Nile won, and I wish to use the analogy of football to drive my point. If President Museveni was still an active football player like he used to be, he would be a striker who scores a hat trick in each and every game like Team West Nile. And in his team, we are going to reward him, because in football, a striker or a player who scores 3 goals in any game is rewarded. On this occasion, we are making a commitment as the NRM members, as the NRM leaders of Northern Uganda, that come 2026, we shall reward our reliable, our dependable striker, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for scoring 3 hat-trick goals. Goal number 1, restoration of sustainable peace in West Nile and Uganda. Goal number 2, introduction of wealth creation initiative and making history as the first sitting president to introduce wealth creation. He has not only introduced wealth creation, he has gone ahead to practice what he preaches. He has gone ahead to tell the people of Uganda about the 4-acre model, about the 7 enterprises. And finally, we shall reward this striker for scoring the goal of development. West Nile oye! West Nile oye! Support President Museveni in West Nile. Support all of them, because President Museveni will score more and more goals. President Yoweri Kaguta misses the ball. President Yoweri Kaguta misses the ball. He's looking for Dennis Amson Obua from Northern Uganda. He gives the pass to Dennis Amson Obua. Amson Obua looks for Richard Todwong. Richard Todwong with the ball. Richard Todwong is looking for Anita Among. Anita Among with the ball. Back to Dennis Amson Obua. Dennis Amson Obua to President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. President Museveni is dribbling. President Museveni is dribbling. 1 goal! Goal number 1, peace. Goal number 2, development. Goal number 3, wealth creation. With these few words, Your Excellency, may I invite the second National Vice Chairperson to come and make our remarks and invite you. But may I appeal to those people who are pushing each other The people who are others, please kindly be calm. Those who are pushing, please kindly be calm. Very soon we shall have our flag bearer, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Please don't push. Thank you. Arua City, God bless Arua District, God bless West Nile, God bless Northern Uganda, God bless Uganda. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, and our flag bearer of party NRM, Mama Janet Museveni, we want Mama to thank you for helping Museveni to canvass the votes. Your Excellency, the people who are here, so many of them love you. Museveni oye! Museveni oye! NRM oye! Your Excellency, the chairpersons of the district have narrated all the gains that they have got from NRM. And they have also mentioned the challenges that they want NRM to fulfill, meaning they are going to give us all the vote. Now, in the interest of time, I want to invite you to talk to your people. You're welcome.
DJ, can you play small? DJ, to welcome our president, play some little song. DJ.
Ingonia. Wonderful.
Thank you very much.
The Vice Chair, NRM first, second Vice Chairperson,
Vice Chairperson NRM Buri.
Vice Chairperson Northern NRM.
Vice Chairperson Northern NRM Buri.
Vice Chairperson Western.
Vice Chairperson Western Uganda Buri.
Vice Chairperson Karamoja.
Andrew Karamoja Buri.
All the other SEC members.
SEC members, they are the idea.
All the other leaders.
Leaders as the idea.
And the people of West Nile.
West Nile, they are the media.
Don't push, go back because I can see you. You can see me from there.
Emi truki baki dole ku ane mi wororora mange mi nera.
So I'll greet you, then I will talk.
Kini ilenga mama mazi amaraka idi yonzendoyo.
Hello, people of Arua.
Emingoni abaru edila.
Thank you for being patriots.
Kini awadife minikari amadi Uganda de lesaro resi.
Thank you for being strong nationalists.
Awadife minikari Uganda ni lesaro resi.
Thank you for being people who love their homeland.
Awadife minikari Uganda amavu akwere lesaro resi.
Thank you for never forgetting where we have come from.
Awadife mini awizu iyo amenga ngware avizu kuyerisi.
Because NRM is a party of the people.
Adusi NRM ni party o bipi nini.
For the people of Uganda.
Ba Uganda adi ni dria.
Thank you for realizing that.
Awadife mini da amazura resi.
And really sticking with NRM.
Emi mekwe mi NRM marua dani.
Thank you for coming here to show the strength of NRM party.
Our defense many muzu dia opo NRM party vore dazurisi.
As your leaders said already, you have not forgotten, and you are all saying your votes are for NRM, your votes are for President Museveni.
Eyokia diakini ingani yo President Museveni ni ye Uganda malia azin NRM ni ye raviku ani mingeyo nderomvi voti bezasi awadfe mini commitment dasi.
Yes, it is important to be deliberate in everything we are doing.
Eyo amani ofuzwa ni adiri muke eyo dre amani yeri ni atizu ani muke.
So that Uganda can grow from strength to strength as a country.
Uganda ningade ani zo okobe carry Uganda rubeni.
The world have got used to thinking
Eyo tamani big gadi
that African countries are weak and confused.
Bega kinandra country amadi kan kukari amadi Africa di mokoyo itokivini young ba yeko.
That's why many countries go to other countries abroad and they think that's the best thing they can do for themselves.
Bazi gaki dibelekini kari muke de yamvera leru idea ikari amadi Uganda ni kudia idimu eyo alanda ye kari azini adaleru.
And they are not deliberate in working together, in holding hands together to build their own nations and be proud of them.
Amangadri patualo amadri bitualo eyo amavu kari di malia le baba motu yoto de yotozo de ogogo.
That is why you see many African refugees.
Eyo da dibele mini nezo Africa karakara e zozodi.
Because their countries are they are no longer safe for them to live in.
Adosare ango yidri kan kukari yidra ani ni kililia azwani ade ako.
NRM is a party that wants to show the world that Africans are a serious breed of Africans.
De debele yo NRM ni lezo dazu wudri kuru nikini you country azi bani tozo avizo korenini.
And by God's grace, they'll be able to ensure that Uganda will grow from strength to strength.
Mungu mokosi amanga nekilili Uganda mazo okobe dani.
Therefore ensure that no person in your village will stay in the house on the voting day.
Le mi maneki kilili odubani voti bezu dasi bazima we akuaku badria mefumu voti bera.
And make it your responsibility to ensure that all votes go to NRM.
Emi ma paki divinere yo eminiru nezu kilili kini voti woro bama beri NRM ni.
Please know that your vote is for your family.
Le ni kilili vote family midri ni.
Your vote is for your children.
Vote midri ranzi midri ni.
Your vote is for Uganda's peace.
Vote mivure rasianzu Uganda hadi ni.
Therefore, vote for President Museveni and vote for the NRM lineup of our leaders in your local.
Ani emi mabeki di vote woro President Museveni ni atizo ama President ru azini emi mabedi vini vote NRM ma flag bearers pini.
I thank you so much that you have refused to forget.
Ale di mina wadfo fia mbo emi nga kiri yo andra government NRM di ni yere avizo kurisi.
Remember, you have a responsibility for NRM to get all the votes of Arua.
Lemi maniraki nere mi nezukililikini vote NRM isuangiri.
And vote for Museveni to lead the whole line of NRM candidates.
Emi mabeki di vote President Museveni ni ereni ngazo line zo NRM diri maditezu yo.
I thank you, Arua. God bless you.
Awa di fobaru adi Mungu matiti midia yo. Our four. Thank you very much, Mama, for the wonderful words of encouragement. Thank you, Mama.
Now, the people of Arua,
Baruadi,
the group which became NRM
Atibadi,
has been active in the politics of Uganda for 65 years.
Kini ibia a politika mavule Uganda di mahalia ili ogogo kaliazi adi ni toidile.
We started in the 1960s as student groups in the universities.
Kini dokandre lia lifua luturoro mikaliazi asidale iyo nidi yondere angiri.
But before we formed NRM, we were in the old political parties.
Kini NRM ninga andre fizu kurea political party azi okoloni kindrati.
However, by 1965, we had seen the weaknesses of those parties.
Ili alifa luturoro mikaliazi adi nisusi no di political parties azi di inera.
The main problem was sectarianism of tribes.
Eyo de andra mezapi angiri Uganda malia de arero pendu surusi dinisi de lere
of tribe and religion.
Eyo bani bendu opezu surusi azini dinisi de lere.
But also marginalizing women.
Eyo divini andra bani okuki bazu afa tokoro divini inde.
And marginalizing the youth and the children. So, if you start with 1965, the NRM has made about 9 contributions to Uganda. But in the manifesto which they will bring to you, our leaders will bring it to your villages. We started with 1986.
Teddy, manifesto amadi kan kukokobi amadi bani yo development di otizu bani yeji mibu village ya dele malia yo muke di dokidi ile alifalu turoro mikali arodine aziasi.
And since 1986, NRM has made about 7 contributions to Uganda and to Africa.
Those di ile alifalturo romikalia rodinaziasi NRM eisudi yo warawarerini isaksi dizubodi ogogo aziri dile Uganda malia dia.
But today I will speak about only 5.
Kine odu androse ile luyo nze toini madia yaziri di kodza.
The first contribution NRM has done to Uganda and to some extent to Africa has been peace.
Kini yo NRM ni ye Uganda de angiri ye lu Uganda aduleko ye Africa si warore ere asianzu jizo amani dia Uganda as in Africa si waro.
And the reason we have been able to create peace has been because of the ideology of opposing sectarianism.
Iyo di bele NRM ni asiantu tizu Uganda didi NRM di gambe te fizu bor mavutia NRM gadi yotabani opendu Jesus dinisi surusi azini anzi bazuile okui bazuile da NRM gadi si.
NRM rejected the politics of sectarianism of religion and tribes.
NRM gadi politics amani dini suzwani ati suru suzwani ati amani yo penduru de NRM gadi si.
And marginalizing women.
Eyo bani okuyi onduzu ondu okuyi bazu afa tokorore NRM gadi si.
And the youth.
Azino anzi odeipie.
And the children.
Anzi nyiri avininga where are the Ipedria?
Now, because of that, we are able to build a party which is national.
Ani asidi party azi sadi se erde yo Uganda sirne woro opendu koko.
That's why we win majority vote on the first round.
Na dibele yo akadimu vote nda dile amadi vote de su woro woro amani muda vote abere mi vote dile.
In 1962, no party could win majority because they were divided according to tribes and religion.
Ilia lifalu turoro mikalia zedi ni irisi party azandre chopi voti bao angiri nindepi kalafi angiri si enare mudileni yo adusi are ekiandra zingo pendusi surusi dinisi azini category tabani olode adi ke bazu afa tokororisi.
Now, because of that, we have stabilized the politics.
Na mavuti enare mdimu yo daki gasibo sasi yo amani voting dazukani kwa amani politiki yezore etade trotro.
But the ideology of unity has also helped us to create strong national institutions.
Iyo divina amani titita izu Uganda ili fede ametaki sadisi suru opo dinirbe Uganda ro.
Starting with the army,
Lozu askari sekani kumarani si,
the police force,
itazu polisi si,
the judiciary,
ba kesi nze ba jajiru di si,
the civil service,
ba zingabo ofisi amani karatasi si di si,
and other institutions.
Azini divina amuti government nintondo de idria.
Academia.
Ba vini skulu akani kuonita mahali adi pie.
We look at how good you are, not at your tribe or your religion, or whether you are a man or a woman.
Ametoni di nikini mi okuni ya, mi agupini ya, mi mavuda ando dinereko badu diba woro trotro.
That is contribution number 1 by NRM to Uganda.
Di dibele iyo NRM ni yo rodiru Uganda di alori.
Contribution number 2 is development.
Iyo NRM ni ye namberi okoru Uganda dire ere angwe zozani.
And the development has got 2 parts.
Angwe zozamesele iri.
There is the economic infrastructure.
Iyo bani tozo afa siza tozari pitri leriki sizuri e.
Translate infrastructure as foundation.
Sorry, Your Excellency.
Okay. There is economic infrastructure.
Eyobani angu sizo lonyevore.
But also there is social infrastructure.
Eyovini bani angu kanikwa atabani azu tualo risizore.
When I look in the file here,
mani file kaniko kokobima vodoneria dia.
I for instance look at the schools.
Okorsa nenge yo onita mahalia school pi mahalia de.
In Arua district and Arua city.
Arua district as in Arua city there.
There is a total of 120 government primary schools.
Amesuri akini ama primary azini secondary be toro alokaliri Arua city as in Arua district there.
The primary schools in Arua district are 50.
Primary schools in Arua district there kalitoi
government ones.
Government evule de
in Arua city there are 70.
Government evo primary school Arua city adi kaliaziri.
So the total is 120.
Baka de Arua district three primary school iko ba Arua city be erde woro toro alukaliri government primary schools eke.
In Arua district there are 7 government secondary schools.
Arua district ya government ma secondary school yaziri
and 9 in Arua city.
Secondary schools government the Arua city adi oromi.
Now,
ani
me somebody who has been here for a long time.
Male di people of Uganda adi ase zuri.
When I see this, I'm very happy.
Akade yo di ne dini aikondima fufu. Isa di president ni kuya. Isanga drink by yo.
In 1961, I joined Ntale School.
Andre Elia Lifaluturoro Mikaliazi Adrina Alusi, Afindra School was about Ntale Rudi Malia.
And there were very many boys from Western Nile and from Northern Uganda and from Eastern Uganda and even from Uganda.
And the Andra School Adalia Manovuzu Ibengazu West Nile, Northern, Eastern, Central Adi Yandrangiri, Kalafiangirisi.
Boys like Javuru, like Lematia.
Baziandra Javuru Pile, Lematia Pile.
Boys like Kotev.
And the Azi Indra Kotempi.
They were with us at Ntale. They were with us at Ntale.
Eyanda Woro Nitalia Dale.
And what was the reason?
Eyo ina Dizun Talia Dale Andra Aduni.
Because there was not a single A-level school in the whole of Northern Uganda, the whole of Eastern Uganda, not a single one.
The Deandra ini Muzu Daleri, Sukulu Azi Gameteni, Secondary Ro, West Nile aya, Northern Uganda aya, Eastern Uganda, Efi Alodini ni yo, Anzi Amati de Moti Belandra School la Dale, ini Muzu Difuzu Yepeda.
The only A-level schools for boys were Kisubi, Budo, and
A-level school Andra Sada Sitir Luki Zubi Piki,
and Budo,
Budo Pie,
and Ntale.
As in the Belen Tali Andre ina Dizwaleni Adai.
For girls, it was Namagunga,
Ezwan Dibu Andra Namagunga
Nabingo, and Gayaza. And Gayaza.
And Gayaza
So when I see here
Akadine dia
that in Arua City alone,
Arua City Adule,
there are how many? There were the secondary schools were
7, Your Excellency.
7 and then 9.
Arua City secondary schools he did Sadisi Aziri, primary schools he more.
Primary schools are 120 in both.
Primary school he did Turua Lokaliri, Arua City, Arua District Be.
And how many of them are A-level, the secondary schools?
A-level secondary schools he see.
How many? 7 and 9. How many of them are A-level?
Azir Pikoro mi be erefe motini Azia na A-level government body.
How many? Do you know?
Secondary schools?
Which are A-level?
The ones which are A-level in Arua City?
Yes.
Your Excellency, this will be possible by the town clerk of the city. I'm not sure of the number.
Somebody should come and tell us. So,
Town clerk?
when there was not a single A-level school in the whole of Northern, Eastern, now you are talking of a number of them just in Arua City and District.
Now, Sandra Nasi, secondary school was under Fialo in West Nile. Ayo, now, me this is Eonze, secondary school, Karakara, Arua City, as in Arua District, my dear.
Now, Arua District has got 32 parishes.
Arua District, my parish, Kalina Diniri.
30 of them have at least one government primary school.
Alu parish, alu dama government primary school, It
is only 2 parishes that don't have a government primary school.
Paris, Arua District, Kalina Dini, Iri di Meselia, Paris, lo primary school, Koko di Iri. It's like in Paris says, Kalina Arua District, Adia, primary school, Iworoti.
Arua City has got 54 parishes.
Arua City, my Paris, Kali Toidini Su.
46 of them have got at least one government primary school.
Kali Sutrini, Toidi Malia, government primary school, Iworoti.
So, where we are going now
Amadi Mungwari
is to build primary schools and secondary schools where they are not.
Amadinga primary schools, as in secondary schools, see, Angunga ina azo yodi mali ambele kotiti.
But when still talking about schools, there is the issue of school charges.
Eyo the money su government schools malia secondary as in primary but even school fees ya parents evende.
Since 1996, when I introduced UPE,
money under UPE, Banonve Primary Universal Education, it also bought Mavutia
and USE. Oh, you people, don't push behind.
Anze the Amanga Yeredo, Emiomi Bako. In Zita, Arua district, Arua city, bed Mamunga delay. Bamo me bako me Asian Tusi. E Konga Mazati. E me adrin Zita, Ruro Barua city ade. E yo mani me lezo sanari in Zita ni our default. Our default.
My intention that time was to provide free education in government schools.
Sawa da se yo andra. Bama fionita madre dani government schools mahalia.
But some people did not understand it.
Baze a wikini yo de vako yo anda manile onita mofu dani baze a wikini vako.
And I don't always use force to force people.
My President Museveni Roma yuno okpo yo ki yezuko alete yo ki yere asianzusi.
So having waited for a long time and talked.
Kini ibi di tesa wezo ba school fees bani tazi di stop orar ma alia.
I decided to go to the bush because you know I am a guerrilla.
Kini ikade yo te asianzusi tibo idi mo ise malia adusare ibi adi gorilla ni gorilla ro ifo di balebo.
And the bush I went to was to use one area where I have got total authority.
Kene yo de ini mozo aisia kan kutazu gorilla ru number 2 e ya dere angwaze alode ne malia erde molo amane de.
This is State House.
Dadi bele afaba no invest State House kan ko so bambo dire e.
Because there I don't have headmasters.
Kene even State House ya da ditere ke yo.
I don't have what do you call it, PTA.
Kene yo asada le ba no ve PTA ro e me vo de arle de ki State House ya yo.
I am the authority there.
E kene ditere da ro e State House ya da.
So I said, let's go to my Ruwero again.
Kene ele ni fe yo da malia dikako.
And I started, oh please, stop shouting, stop shouting.
We are
here on serious business, stop shouting.
So,
I used the State House to start the skilling hubs.
Can you this State House in Afabani on skilling hubs, Bana Fedezu Drisidi Nizo.
The ones you are talking about, somebody talked about.
Tabazini on Zezu Dinia Abani on Dua Fezo and Zepini or Kopia de.
Let us see the one of West Nile.
Bama Nenga skilling hub West Nile Adi. President indeed Amanida. Skilling hub Amavu West Nile Adi.
Langi sub county Zombe district. Orumuka de Mirabora Samajay Miskul Kae. Nanganwe yungo gin muko kenetende kompoyo bongo. Abino ate mutailoring. Sama mondo kai. Anwango le manyen mapoy. Mokoya. Ay bimira dek samwa doke pasyo inye training mamwa. Aberu peku gin umako nga team. Ni shako kodekula kaparasha lita new business karasha. Mungu miya yore moko. Anwango yore. Awelu machine karamoko tie. Omatiro moko mano kameni asako kode teach akola kaparate ma be doki skills ma abe temu side me Side ni customers, ati who customer be and
materials what they are doing. Show us what they are doing.
Customer.
Kene ba me na fancy de ni daddy ki. Afati pe anti de ni daddy de ori.
So, that girl was talking in Arua. I don't know what she was telling you. But the children I take up are children who have dropped out of school.
And doctors of school bed the lady.
And I take them for 6 months. And you see what they have become now. People who were hopeless. In no time they are making those products you saw there. And I train them cost-free. They don't pay any money. So, that is my small ruero. I had to say, please, because my people are not listening to me. Let me go where I have no multiple authorities. And yet, my training is more costly than yours. Training because my skilling hubs are few. The children I bring, I must accommodate them, they must sleep there. I must feed them. I must treat them. While yours, the school, these schools here, where we said there should be a government school per parish, a government secondary school, primary school per parish, a government secondary school per sub-county. These are day schools. They should be day schools. Primary schools, Paris, Alualwadi, Madrikiti, Aya secondary school, sub-county, Alualwadi, Makiti, Dereviniki, day schools, and the Lakini Dako, Eke Muinya Nyakuadi. The schools should not be hotels for sleeping, should be not hotels for eating. They should be centers of studying only, and go home and eat in your home.
School they are doing this school bahani ladria mani la hotel ya eko ovoni angwa mani muzu aiko suzuri eko balu mudo ni toni mimvi mola mivu akuedi.
That was the strategy.
Da iwanda mani gamanga ye onita meyo siri.
Because I studied in the day schools in the primary school.
Der maledo alandra primary school mavuri day school aruma tiati malakua.
In those days, we were traveling long distances. But now, if the primary school is at the parish,
primary school
secondary school is at the sub-county.
Secondary school sub-county
Children can walk or cycle to the school and come back.
And the talking the mupasi kaniko garisi sukulu eke divine mvia kuo gogorayo.
Therefore, since you have said you are going to vote for the NRM,
ani minute yo minga vote be NRM ni rarisi.
In the coming government, we should really ensure there is free education in government schools.
Gamete dia mani mo do mini vote ni fe baba body ale ni di ba me chaji anzi ki sukulu mo pe dia dika koyo.
Because
adu siari
these children,
anzi mini ne di
the testimony they give are very serious.
e yo tinze zanzi di ni dariki adini avizuku.
Like for instance,
Itetasi
there's the one from Uganda, from Mango. If you can get that one.
lenga ba me da mani azini Buganda region ya Mengo adani ni ama maneki.
The one of Kayunga.
Ingazu Kayunga. Your Excellency, as they saw that, the question you asked, Arua City has 7 A-level secondary schools. Arua District has 3 A-level secondary schools, Your Excellency.
7 A-level and 3.
Yes, Your Excellency.
10.
Yeah.
So therefore, when we get that one, we shall come back.
Akadoro de subamadida dikara amamane dingada.
That is now on education.
Dadi yo ibipi onita bere.
On health,
Eyo alata vur malia.
there are a number of health centers here. Health center. There are 6 sub-counties.
Kini sub-county yazia?
In both Arua and both Arua district and city. Only one sub-county, Arivu, in Arua district, does not have a health center facility of either health center 3 or health center 4.
Kini health centers sub-counties yazia Arua district ya. Azini Arua City ya Malia erelo Arivu sub-county ye health center na azini Sukokori.
Now our plan in the next government is upgrade Orivu Health Center 3 to Health Center 4 in Aivu East.
Kini sawadi gametemu pido piodi di Malia inga Orivu Health Center 3 noza etazo Health Center 4.
Upgrade Lazebu Health Center 2 to Health Center 3 in Arivu sub-county.
Kini inga vini Health Center iri Lazebu aroza Health Center 3 ro even inga Health Center 3 noza Health Center 4 ro.
Out of the 3 constituencies, 2 have either Health Center 4 or a hospital.
Constituencies in Nadi Malia, Iridi Malia Health Center, Suiti, Alori Malia, Iyo.
In Aivu Division East, which does not have a health center 4, doesn't have a health center 4.
Aivu Division East, yeah, Health Center 3, as in Health Center 4, Iyo.
Now, Orivu Health Center 3 in Aivu Division is being upgraded to Health Center 4.
Olive Health Center 3, Olive Wada Bangadi Roza Health Center 4, government Dopi di Malia.
Now, that is all part of social infrastructure.
Da dibele yo amaninga ye yo idri nyaza madia amani tosira kala onita se azini alata siri.
But there is economic infrastructure.
Yo di lonyi di kanikulonyi sizuri di.
The roads,
Nzilai,
the electricity.
Atini.
You have talked about them. Many of them of the speakers have spoken about them.
Bate yo nzeba di adi nzeke yo ati madiera nzeke yo nzila madiera.
We had to struggle and tarmac the road from Karuma all the way to Koboko.
Liama me deki nzila edozu Karuma tazu Koboko adi.
Even when we did not have enough money that time.
Amani tuandro vuzu sende koko amedenzile dozu karuma pere kobo kwa kola sisi.
We are now doing it again. We are now reconstructing many parts of that road.
Amavini nzilada makala zizabarubo di idere dika.
And we are working on the one from Atiak, Wajumani to Moyo.
Amasa zivini nzila edozu Atiakia Ajumania Moyo arideria.
But where we are going to work on the roads from Nebi to Goli to Zombo to Paida all the way to here.
Now amadivini ya munzile dozu Nebia, Golia, Zomboa, Paida, Peretazwa, Ruaduare, Amadi Modo Ededi.
Then the roads from Panyimul to Pakwach, to Rhino Camp, to Waderai.
Nzile dozu Panyamurwa, Pakwatia, Rhino Kambia, Tazu Wadilayare.
We still have the road from Terego to go direct to Moyo. We have never had that road.
Nzilazi dozu Terego di apere Tazu Moyo amedeningako.
But we are already working on the one of, I'm sure they are working on the one of Moyo, Yumbe, up to Koboko. I think they are already working on it.
Anira basari sinze dozu Moyo Yumbia Koboko arideria.
For the electricity, you have talked about it.
Ati madere nzeki deyo de abu ati sasi de ati nyanyu di yoyo.
Now, all this is under development.
Eyo diki di woro zotani.
But the question I ask you always is,
Zita dimani zimi tiasa adriare dede.
when it comes to night,
Angu kadite ni rubo.
do you sleep on the tarmac road?
Emi oduko nzilabani de tamakisikan kukola sidamadriya.
Or you sleep in a health center unless you are sick?
Emi mularo zoya ka ikangada azoru kumi mularo zoaraya.
Or sleep in a school?
Emi mula school araya ikadi boarding yako.
You must go back to your own house.
Lemi dadria kuwa ikamuyo di mali available mimvia kuwa mivule.
And when you go back to your house, you find the poverty which you left in the morning waiting for you.
Kini kadida kuwa lebo aliotamini kuwa biti sida misu irilu mitek pero nini.
And the poverty says, welcome back.
Alioni yomini karibu mitadiro.
We are here.
Amadoya.
So that's why the NRM from the beginning insisted that please don't mix development with wealth.
Didi bela yo NRM ni yozukini ama muki zoteki lonyibeku.
Development is ours for all of us.
Iyo zotadi ramani woro badriani.
But wealth is yours as an individual, as a family, or a company.
Lonyiri di mini adule kaniku mini familia midrini kaniku company mini azwani adani.
That's why we have been bringing programs in Tandikwa, NADS, Operation Wealth Creation, now PDM, Emyoga, because we know that if we just do roads and electricity and schools, but don't reach the homes, we are not doing any work.
Dadi bela sisili amani programu ta Tandikwa pile wealth creation idri Emyoga pile youth livelihood wile women empower pile decide se amani onve PDM rodi jizuri adu sara kalu yo ale yo lonyi sizuri ye I alioninga amabi dani.
Now some of the people have listened to us. Let's see if there are those who are some examples from the Arua area.
Alenga divini teta Arua di adiki nendi.
Hello, you're welcome to Wadra Agroforestry Farm. I'm called Adistava Eunice. My husband is called Mr. Bayo Richard. Our farm is located in a Wadra Agroforestry Farm in Arua district. in Eyama Parish, Manibe. For this farm, we started it way back 10 years ago with my husband, Mr. Bayo Richard. The farm, we started it, was it around something like 200,000 from faculty allowance that he got from while he was at university. He was on government scholarship. They used to give him small money. He started with around 200,000. He gave me that money. We together, we went to Namav and bought seedlings, the seeds that we came and raised in the bed, in the nursery bed, and we started the nursery project. When we started the nursery project, by that time, in the first phase, we started with the little seedlings. We kept upgrading. Now, as I talk of now, we raise over 10,000 seedlings and above. So as I talk now, the nursery is the mother capital that we have got that gave projects. For example, we have projects like piggery, we have poultry, we have goat farming. But for example, like in goat farming, if these big days we would sell like around 30 to 40 goats, if it's a good season. Poultry we raise over 50,000, 25 broiler, 25 broiler, depending on some orders we always have. We raise depending on the order. So you find ourselves, at least we have something in our pocket for those birds. And if they are all taken, for example, you have now, come when it was independence. All the broilers,
we are rushing. This is what we want all the homes to get involved in wealth creation. And we shall talk more about the funds we are putting in that effort tomorrow when we start early in one of the rallies. If you don't have income in the homes, you are causing problems for your family, but also for the country. Because the government gets taxes from what you buy. When you buy sugar, the government gets a smaller tax. When you buy clothes, the government gets a smaller tax. When you buy cement for building a house, the government gets a tax. Now, when you have no money, you are not contributing to your family or to the nation. Government ni bele sende musoro ruri isu mika musukari je mika musabuni je mika muafazini simiti pledi je government ani musoro su mivu ba ni kari amadi si mika dia ofu sende koko akua mika di muafazi je ko mima support kan ku contribution de amani Uganda kari amadi Uganda sizur de adi ngwaya. Then the fourth point
eyo number surdede
is a question of jobs.
Where
do jobs come from? Jobs come from wealth. I have wealth as a person.
My president,
but I create jobs.
If you
don't create wealth, there will be no jobs. The government jobs are not enough to cover all of us. Let us quickly say how many people are working in factories. Let's see the factories. Those are factories now. That's just one factory. Freeze it. See how many people are working there. Show us that again. Okay, that is all the town of the. Freeze that one. See how many young people are working there. That factory belongs to some company.
factory da area gu azini ni kanekwa muti azini ni.
It is their wealth.
Ere lonyi yiniri.
But see how many Ugandans they are employing.
Enengadi Ugandans yini azifezo barani lonyi yivurisiri siare nengada.
Tomorrow we shall talk more about it when we are in the other rallies.
Jusi meyo nze dunia dikama ningaro vuri rally azini mahalia.
The factory is the overhead. You can see how many factories there are.
Enengadi okalambu makalafe oda.
That is the work of the NRM. All those are new factories.
Da di bele orodri NRM di Uganda di are da factory da kiworo di ni.
The people working in factories are now 1.2 million.
Kini ba zinga ba factory da maadi ki kalafeneri di million alo doneri ri di pe.
The ones working in all the government departments are 480,000. All of them.
Ba zinga ba government maali office warawara maadi makalafelo turu sukalia rotoko.
Soldiers, what everybody see was 480,000.
Ango woro government offices maali adelo turu sukalia ro Uganda adia.
So the ones in the factories are now like 3 times.
Factory ade de pale nasi.
Now finally for today,
the
issue, because we are about to be caught by time.
The
issue of market. I really feel sorry for Africa. When you see people who call themselves leaders, talking, just. Now, if we produce, who buys what we produce? Is the internal market enough? That's why the NRM says, let's have Uganda to be united maximally.
Eyo di bele amani ozo enare muru ba ma fe Uganda me titi suru kari amadi Uganda si woro beledi.
Because me in Mbarara, when I produce my milk, I'm very happy when the people of Arua buy it.
Maledo Mbarara dalia kama lesu ofo ba ruwa di bele zeni.
And if the people of Arua produce sim or something, then I buy it.
Emita ruwa di adi ka nyuzo mabele divina nyu di zembarara dale.
That's how we create wealth.
But
NRM says the internal market is not enough.
NRM government in Kennedy, eyo amanelo balesu zingazo mbarara ba anyu zingazo Arua mbarara alu Uganda di ogogorovo ne mukeko tani amaniko.
That's why when we came into government, we had to negotiate afresh with Kenya, Tanzania to bring back the East African community.
Na di bele NRM government dudi dilengbo kini le amama kureti kikani kwa mama ziki tu amavure wala Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda amama yeki ditu zare ba mbeda apie internationally.
Now you hear people talking, nobody talks about East Africa.
Baze yonzepi East Africa madiani yo.
All those factories, where will they sell their products?
Akadi yonze East Africa madia kwa malu yonze Uganda ro okalamvu da akafanya di ofubo amozi ngwaya.
You people of Arua, you are the one who know the importance of the market most.
Emi barua di iniki yo too I'm very madiangira do say emi too I'm very
thank you so much. I don't want to exceed the time. God bless you. NRM you. Let us give the flags to the flag bearers.
Kene iaside de pe mungu matemi be NRM oye. NRM oye. President Museveni oye. President Museveni oye. Kene ede mu bendera wa flag bearers ede de neba. Your Excellency, my name is Atima Jackson Lee Buti. I am the Member of Parliament, Arua Central, where you are. I am the Regional Whip, West Nile. I am the Coordinator, Patriotic League of Uganda. I am privileged to have translated your message to the people of Arua. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Flag bearer zikidi muda ikimu flag zikia hii Papa Liliane, Member of Parliament Arua District, flag bearer, District Woman Member of Parliament. Honorable Lenia Charity, Arua District, flag bearer. Okura ande agupiki ara idamane revene okwa. His Worship Alionzi Lawrence, Arua City Mayor, Irmaruvini Dangote, Kaniri Nigeria nyani. Dangote, Arua City Mayor, flag bearer. Honorable Onzima Fiona, flag bearer, Ive West Division Constituency. Fiona Oye, Onzima Fiona Oye, Osoru Morin, Honorable, Arua City Woman Member of Parliament, flag bearer. Engineer Theo William Oda, flag bearer, Member of Parliament, Ive East Division Constituency, Arua City. Engineer Ju, Engineer Oye, Lemagara, Honorable Atimali Jackson Buti, Arua Central, MP flag bearer, incumbent Member of Parliament. Edamani Riemu record breaking. National Youth, Northern Youth, our the four National Youth.
Now, there is the issue of the Aivu parishes which were collapsed into the city. Somebody has brought it up. Translate that. The parishes...
Arua City adia Aivu Pimeselia Central Berry.
I was not aware of that issue, but they have brought it to my attention. I'm going to handle it.
Kinini Andre yoda madriako tebeji di onde madriabo iyemuyo na mazakora.
Our default.
Your Excellency, I have been guided by the Right Honorable Secretary General. There are 300 converts. Flag bearer.
UBC, inspiring
President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. And that is why we are building on that to achieve more. Your Excellency, with your permission, allow me invite the Regional Vice Chairman, Honorable Amson Obua. Excellency, with your permission, allow me invite the Regional Vice Chairman, Honorable Amson Obua. Excellency, with your permission, allow me invite the